Maria Garcia de Fleury. Let's imagine a young man elegantly dressed with plenty of money to spend and to give out as he walks through the street of the city, in this case, the city of Assisi in Italy in the Middle Ages. Now, let's imagine that same man years later, barefoot, dressed in a rough tunic, preaching to the birds and embracing leopards. This profound transformation belongs to one of the most beloved and intriguing figures in Christianity, Saint Francis of Assisi. The son of a wealthy cloth merchant, St. Francis' radical acceptance of poverty has inspired countless Christians throughout the centuries to renounce worldly possessions and seek the life of simplicity that Jesus exemplified and his disciples imitated. St. Francis' transformation began in his early 20s. After a brief stint as a soldier and imprisonment, he experienced a series of spiritual visions. The most pivotal occurred in the ruined church of San Damiano, where he heard Christ speak to him from the crucifix, "Francis, go and repair my house." At first, Francis took this order literally and sold some of his father's fabrics to repair the church. This act of defiance led to a bitter confrontation with his father. In the town square of Assisi, Francis publicly renounced his inheritance and even the clothes he was wearing, symbolically shedding his worldly ties. Driven by a deep sense of empathy and compassion for the marginalized, this radical decision to live a life of poverty not only transformed his own life, but also laid the foundations for the Franciscan order, which he founded in 1209 as a religious community dedicated to serving the poor and marginalized that emphasized simplicity, charity, and harmony with nature. St. Francis saw his embrace of poverty as a way to imitate Christ and free himself from the distractions of material possessions. His famous prayer, the Prayer of Peace, encapsulates his philosophy of selfless service. He had a deep connection with nature and championed animal welfare. His Canticle of the Sun, a poetic masterpiece, reflects his profound reverence for the natural world and all its creatures. His humility, kindness, and unwavering devotion to God serve as an enduring testament to the power of compassion and altruism. Perhaps the most extraordinary event in Francis' life occurred in September 12, 24, 2 years before his death, when Francis reportedly received the stigmata, bodily marks that corresponded to the wounds of the crucified Jesus. St. Francis' life of voluntary poverty and his stigmata have left an indelible mark on Christianity. His example continues to inspire people to this day, prompting us to reflect on our relationship with material possessions and our commitment to serving others. He reminds us that true wealth lies not in what we possess, but in how we love and how we serve, as Jesus taught, because Jesus is God, and with God, we always win.